Right, welcome back to Old Ridge. And I'm about to go and pick up the hired planter. I hired it for a day. I don't think I'm going to need it for a day, but I'd rather have it for longer than I think I need it than not have it at all, if you know what I mean. As you can see, I'm back on the JCB. Kylie's pinched the big steer and Tom's on the little one. And they're both working, one on 19 and one I think on 14, if I remember right. So we're getting close now to finishing planting, which is as well as it's early summer already. We are well behind. I had some potatoes delivered to me for seed, more than I need, but I had to get a round figure. So it is what it is, as people say. We've got no real news at the moment. I think, well, we're still on the same period as last time, so it's not really surprising. There's nothing fresh. I'll just hide a little seeder. I just had to straighten myself out a bit onto it. That should do it. I don't think I'm going to need a big one, and this one's a bit easy. It's 3 point, and the other one's trialled. I always take the easy way out where possible, and also I really want to give this a good wash. There we go. It's up. Alright, let's go and put some spuds in this, and we'll get down and do 5 and 6 with spuds, which, as you know, is what Kylie's set up for us. I thought I'd just take you around here. You see there's lock-up garages down this way. I don't think we've been much around the back of the Chad's place. But the Chad's hire business is a boom. It's got to cost us a small fortune to hire stuff, and I hope we make enough back. But at least they are for export, these potatoes, when we get done, and I can sell off any I got left over. We'll go down. And as a slight problem, I realised I left the radio switched on, so you might have heard some radio interference in the background. I switched it off now, and I'm not going to go back to restart. Okay, you have to take what we got, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting more and more forgetful the younger I grow. Now we should have some spuds in here. And I've come out of character again. I just hope they're still there, because I don't normally do things like this with things like potatoes, I hope. It's not them, that's them. And I hope this will work. I hope I ain't got to transfer them to a trailer to get them in. We'll soon find out. So I may have to come out of cab to actually level this thing up, and I'm going to bring this up so I can actually see. These conveyors are not the easiest thing to get them into. Oh, that is working. How about that? I'm going to have to do this several times. There's 10 ton of spuds here, and we want about 8 ton, I believe. Come back out this way, it's going to be easier. Yes, I'm actually going to be doing some work this time. I'm going to be planting potatoes, and I feel particularly vindictive at the moment. I think I'm going to put you all through the same pain as I'm going to feel. Potatoes are quite good, except you have to keep stopping and refilling. They don't last long, as you will see. Now I'm going to have to rent a harvester. It will have to be a trialed harvester, I think, because I don't think we can really afford to put in a full thing. Right, let's try this. Switch it on, lower it down, and I'm going to cut a cab to start this off. I might go back in the cab once we got going. Then I'm going to go round, do this bit of the headland first. Now I think we can actually go back in the cab and put GPS on. Let's do that, shall we? I still ain't got round to sorting out different key bindings. What's that set to? Set to 6. 1 up 3. It looks about right. I might just knock it down just a smidgen. Rather too small than too big. I'll bring up what I had to do. I think we'll go with that. Yeah, that looks fine. Right, get back to the cab. I cannot remember if I've got this set to a key on this one. I have it set to a key on one of them, and I can't remember if it's 15 or 17. So I'm afraid we'll just have to do this. Oh, I must probably be able to speed up a little bit, not a lot. Don't tell me I think I hit the wrong button. I did. Right, we'll lift it up and we'll go back again. When I switch GPS off, or switch the display off, I think I hit the wrong one. Hit the wrong button. There's too many buttons in this world now, so we'll have to just go over this again. Luckily it won't reseed the bits we've already done. So it could be worse. Now we will try again to get this right. Right. And we will switch that off. That's better. We've still got the line there. Let's look behind, check where, because you can't see anything because the seed is in the way. But you can always see we've done one pass and we already lost 7% of the starting weight. Mind you, I missed a bit up there, so it's a good chance to get all this done now. Yeah, things are actually looking quite good for the farm at the moment. We're getting planted up where it should be done fairly soon now. We've just really got the beet to do, and that will be in the next growth period. Get the beet done and we are completely done. We can then relax. Well, I can see if I can find out which one if that's 15 I'll map the key in. I'll just check that everything is okay. Yeah, spot on. How about that? There's something nice about planting potatoes. I do enjoy planting them. I don't do it very often, but there's something nice about the symmetry of the field when you're done. We won't really want to do a headland unless we're absolutely forced. I know I've done a little bit at the other end. That's it with it. And I will go a bit quiet whilst I'm doing this because I'm concentrating, and you know how hard it is. I find how hard I find it to speak English. Let's just see if there's not in that one. Well, oh, we know what that one is. That's cruise. No. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. On this one, I definitely didn't. I thought I'd put a key in, but no, I thought it did. Might we have enough left, though. We might get some of the money back. We're selling these. Because they're not cheap. It costs us over £1,000 to rent this cedar for the day. Almost planter for a day. I hate to think what the lifting stuff is going to cost, but if this works and works well, we will get around. We might probably get the trial stuff because frankly I can't see it having use for the really big equipment. Try not to go too far through the hedge because I will only get comments. Which I deserve. I do make enough comments against my fellow YouTubers. And it's all friendly. It's all done the best possible taste, as Kenny Everett used to say. And for those who don't know, he was a British DJ who turned into a British comedian. Now dead, but died relatively young, but don't they? We all feel we're dying young. Yeah, I'll give you half an hour of this. I might finish. What I think I'll do is save you a little bit. I will actually do the full. Off screen, I will try and do till we've got about one episode of finishing off. And we will have to spray some water about on there. We won't be able to add any herbicide, of course, and there is some weed. There's a weed problem on there. I think I could almost have gone straight over there, couldn't I? No, I think we missed a bit here. We did. We missed a bit here. Right, what we're going to do is try and just drop it onto that bit we missed. I don't want to miss too much. I'm going to have to come out of a cab to do this because I can't see for the life of me where we missed here. Right, I know these are all painted lines that we've got here. That's not real texture, but it always looks good. I think. I notice we have got. No, I must have pressed the button to put that out. Now, which one was it? That. Just put these up again. I don't really want the ridge markers there because that's only going to destroy the crop we put in. They actually act like a plough. I should be able to do it with by using the ridge markers, but in fact, could I? Possibly, but will I? No. In a word. I know I missed a bit right at the end here, but I'm not going to worry about that. Don't think it's worthwhile concern ourselves with. Look at the ridge mark to be slightly out anyway. If of course I've got the whip right on GPS, I will tell you now, I don't altogether trust GPS with its whips. It's not always that accurate. You only have to look at that little quick seed of the 6 metre job. It's convinced it's about 7.2 metres, which means you always get a very big gap. I don't know if we missed that other bit there. I know there's a bit here it looks like we missed, so we'll done. Who's done? I'm just going to whip across and see her. That's done. That was... I think we were going to put rape down here, if I remember right. Let's have a look and see what we've got. I can't for the life of me remember what I said I was going to put in now. Should really write it down. I've got notepad on there, but I keep forgetting to write it on there. Okay. 14 is actually... Come on, this 14 has got a crop in. What's she got? Ah! Yes, she has just put canola in. Silly me. Well, I'm going to turn her off. I'll leave her there and we'll get back to where we were. We missed some in the middle there, but I don't think I'm going to worry too much about that. We'll get back to this now. Yeah, that's here we missed. I try not to do too much out of a cab, but mainly because I'm a terrible driver at the best of the time, so if you get me out of a cab I'm even worse. Actually, I don't think we're going to be far out with the potatoes. We're going to have a lot left over. It's interesting. Should just change her over onto the pot harrow and get her to start harrowing the beet field. We've got, say, Tom is ploughing that in. I thought I'd give him a ploughing job again. We might as well pull the guts out of that little multi. It does us so proud. It does everything we ask of it. But if I had any sense, I'd go straight across there. No, wouldn't I? Well, I've got a line set, but no, we're probably not that bright. See, there's some weed growing in here. I wonder why not we'll go every other one, if that'd be easier to turn on to know what I don't want to do. Yeah, we'll go every other one. A bit quick, I think. And not that the wife believes, I think. The mother-in-law is absolutely convinced I don't. You can't understand the fact that I don't play computer games. You won't catch me on the computer. Oh, by the way, carrots. I think I've sort of most up managing to take this chickens out. I'm hoping the lot says fill water on there, but I'm hoping that I'm not going to kill any off, because they shouldn't be part of it now with what I took out of there. We'll find out anyway. Because one of the things when Old Ridge was originally made, the water mod wasn't 100% reliable on chickens, so they decided to take it out for safety rather than people complain that the water wasn't working right. I'm still going to have to miss a few. Still having a bit of a tight turn to get in, because the JCB lovely tractor does not turn that well. It hasn't got the best turn circle in the world. I will soon have to go back and fill up again. Oh, we had someone come up to the council to give out food stamps. We have several people who are suffering with austerity in the parish, and we're having a look at our reserves to see if we can actually afford to put some of our reserve cash into food vouchers just to help out a bit. We'll be quite tight figuring out who will be eligible for them, but I personally don't like the idea of people suffering unnecessarily, and it's not so much the adults as the kids who always suffer. So that is on the cards for the council. More on that anon. And we are getting on quite well with this. Two of these, I'm still considering putting them fully together. It would make an odd shaped field, but we may be better off with two roughly rectangular fields. I know we have a footpath there which we've got to keep anyway. There is a footpath straight across this, which is why that's the shape it was in the past. Because a footpath come bridleway. Bridleway, for those who don't know, it's a path that horses have the right to be ridden over. We have all these odd names in Britain for the different rights of way. I was going to tell you that there was a right of way through the home field, but we've managed to get that sorted. No one through 11. Well, what we've basically done, we swapped them. The one in the home field we managed to get agreement to swap that out to put one in across 11, which is why one of the reasons 11 is split into 3 now. The other reason is that it's easier for us to work. How my voice is going now. Stop cheering at the back. I can hear you. Oh, the moat is still ploughing. He's ploughing away. It's going to take me quite a while to get that ploughed. As soon as he's got that ploughed, we'll get Kylie on there with the power harrow. She can harrow it all up. So there's coarse plain notes up there, and I don't really want that there. Now, will we get round in time? Will we? Oh, you just... We may have to... What's saying? We don't really want to headland, but we may not have any choice. I think I'll run until we run this load out, do a refill, and I think we'll call that an episode today. Both of these fields are going to be potatoes. I just hope Kylie knows what she's doing. I'm not going to say if it should go wrong that it's all your fault. We are a partnership, so anything one of us says goes for all of us, including Paul, which be glad when he gets back here and have one person sorting out the orders. There's a lot of backwards and forward and on this job. We might have been better off getting the 6 metre, but I don't really think we would have been. Not the size of fields here. If it's almost any other fields, 6 metre would have been the boy, but this one, no. Well, we're down to 930 and dropping. Yeah, it looks alright behind us. I think I'll have to get my screenshot done the next pass before the passes get too short. I'll get myself set up as we're coming down next time. Something I used to forget every time. I still forget it now and again. Screenshots. Some kind of character thing. It's something I'm trying not to do on my latest series. It would spoil it completely, but I have to come out of character too often on that one. We'll come back a bit more. No, we should have swing round. And hit it square, right. So we've got it there, put it onto the line. And just pull up that, because I want to just make the lines disappear. There we go. They're still there, but you can't see them. I'm trying to do this professionally. Just bear with me. I can't remember what the hell the livestock manager one is. Let's take that out and that one. I shan't worry with the livestock manager. No, we'll cut a cab so we can get an action shot. Three quarters, coming a bit tight. And we've got the picture. What a picture. Oh no, mustn't sing. I'll only get a hand slapped by YouTube. Slap my thighs, they will. I will be out of cab to do these ones because this is getting tricky now, and I definitely need the lines back. That's better. I want to bring the rest of this. No, wrong one. That's it. And twice. That's it. Do it 3 times. See if we get any else now. Now it's getting very awkward now doing these little turns. In fact, I'm going to miss 2 here. That's going to be easier. I fancy I'm going to finish this up out of cab because it's just getting too difficult to see. And I think we'll have to do a little bit of headland. Just go once round. I was going to get away with it, but it appears not. We might be getting to the point where it's going to be easy to do this freehand. And away we go. Can you see we've got a weed problem this end, but I think we'll let that go. I should really just gone over quickly with the cultivator, but couldn't be bothered. Right, we're going to come back and do this. Come on. break. Don't want to break the GPS. I may well just finish off those long ones and come back and do these when I'm off camera. It's going to be easier, I think. Or easier for you anyway. I've got 30 minutes now. I may not even finish this. Let's go back in the cab. May not even finish this load off. Right, let's go back to here. And we'll do some of the longer runs. Now I think we may have a lot more potatoes than we actually need in store. Well, of course, the figures I were using was before I rearranged the fields, and I think the figures are now way out, but total should be about right. We must be using a lot more on 6 now than we were. But then again, I don't think we want anywhere near 10 ton. But that was the minimum amount the seed merchant would let me have, as I'm not a regular with this particular, the potato seed merchant. I didn't fancy going around and paying the prices from the garden centre main feed store, and Brooms don't do them, they are cereal only, so I was stuck with these. Oh, I wanted to wind down now as we finish going around this field. I will say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to see more of my way of doing things, which may not be the right way, but it's the way I do it, feel free to subscribe. In fact, I'm going to drop that here and just go around the side here for a little while. Where we missed some here, and we try and get in on these other bits. We're going all the way around. I think we've already done down there, so we shouldn't need to go any further there. These trees do help, but they are not going. I've got one tree I think I want to butcher still. I want to take a branch off one that overhangs onto the road, but that's about it for trees now. Yes, any questions, queries, I'll carry on what I was saying. Any questions, queries, comments, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section under this video. I read everyone, I try and reply to everyone, and I try and be polite. Yes, being polite, yeah. Well, I do try. Very try, my wife says. We're almost done now, we're down to 160 or 150 by the time we get to the end here. Might even be 140. I think one more pass and we'll be done. Oh, I might as well try and back up and get that little bit there. Done. We might as well try and do a whole lot, mightn't we? I don't all answer at once. Don't know if we've got it all now. Yeah, it looks like we might have it all this corner now. Go up here and we should just about do it, and it won't be far out, about 40 minutes by the time we're done here. This is one of those series I don't cut anything. I start recording at the beginning and keep going until I reached about the right time and then stop. Yes, I think we'll do this. If we've got enough, we'll do this row and we're going to refill this before we carry on, so we're at the end of the row to start away again. If we get to the end of the row, it's beginning to look doubtful. I hope we're not going to make it. I thought we missed a big bit in the centre there. And that's it. We are out. Switch it off and go back. Alright, with that it's Mary saying that. Cheerio for now. Cheerio. Oh, well,